Hey guys, MoneyMan300 back for some more Forza 6 videos. It's been a while. It's been a really slow summer as far as gaming goes for me. Not really playing any Forza or many video games at all right now, so it's really difficult to make videos when I'm not doing that. But I am getting back into it. I'm starting to get back in there now that the summer's wrapped up and my schedule's looking a little bit better. But what I wanted to do today was to get you guys some information on the new Forza Racing Championship series that is being put on in conjunction with ESL, which is a esports league network or platform that puts on a lot of esports competitions in many different games, and Forza now has one that's going through that. You may have already seen some of the news on it, but I want to cover a couple of the different aspects of that and talk a little bit about what it is, how you get into it, and maybe some of the prizes and a little bit of the format and how it works. Anyways, there's really two different things. There's this Racing Championship series and there's an Open series. And I'm going to start with this Racing Championship series, and this is really started with a Rivals event. There's in the monthly event, there's a Rivals that you can participate in, and they're going to take the top 128 times, and it is a Mustang, I believe it's the Mustang, Class A Mustang GT, completely stock. You can see it in the pictures. Pretty much the one up there in the upper hand right hand corner is the car you'll be driving in this, and it's on Monza. And why on earth they picked this track, I'm not quite sure, because if you want to get anywhere close to that top 128, you're going to have to watch all the good Rivals times and figure out the right places to cut the corners, because while they did patch it, it's still plenty of places where you can get pretty much all four wheels off the track and still run a legal lap. So make sure you do your homework there as you're going around there. But basically, you just need to run a clean lap. Your highest clean lap is what's going to get you qualified if you get inside the top 128. If you make it inside the top 128, then it goes into a 1v1 type of format. And I think I'm just kind of skipping around through this. I'll come back to this up here at top. I'm just talking about the format right now. But it goes to the top 128, and you'll go into a 1v1. That, I believe, will start on this Saturday. So this is has been going on for about a day or two right now in the qualifying. You have up until midnight Thursday, and the time's in here somewhere, the exact time, and I can show you that when I look at the ESL page as to which time zone that is. But you have until, I believe it's Pacific time, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, you have until the end of Thursday night to complete your qualifying. And then starting on Saturday, there's going to be 1v1 matches to get down to the top 16, which then on Sunday will compete to get down to the Final Four, which then advance on to a Grand Finals on September 4th. So kind of a cool idea. I will say that when you get to the Elite and the Grand Finals, they have taken Monza out, and it has been replaced with there's like NERB GP, Catalunya, and Watkins Glen are the three different tracks. So I think this week it appears to have been replaced with NERB GP. So just a heads up on that, you know, if you think you're going to get that far, you might want to get a little bit of practice in on that track with that car. So there are prizes you can earn. So just by competing, you're going to get the 1973 Ford Escort 1600 Unicorn car. So and that's a Rivals qualifier. So that's the other event that I'll talk about in a minute. By competing in the weekly, that's the Rivals one that I just talked about it. There's also a weekly league that's in association with this, and just by competing in that, you're going to get the 1971 Ford Falcon XY GTHO Phase 3 Unicorn car. So just by competing in both of these two events, by running at all, you're going to get these two cars. So that's pretty cool. If you get in the top 50% of the league, and actually I'm going to save that for just a second, because let's talk a little bit about the second part of that. Oh, here's the prizes, by the way. If you win the week, you get an Xbox One S, along with a Forza Elite controller, Forza accessories kit, you know, all rated at about $700 US at a value, and then on down from there for those top four. So those top four that I mentioned, you get down into that Sunday, you know, you get down through that top 16 and top four, get some pretty nice, you know, prizes that you got going on here. So that's really something that you can look forward to competing for if you can make it into that 1v1 area. And I believe that the prizes are the same throughout each one of these, so you can review through there. This is out on the ForzaMotorsports.net forum. Mateo Max, you can see I'll let you just take a quick look up here as I'm going through. Jot that down. I'll throw the link down in the description as well, so you guys can click on over there and get all the relevant information along with joining in on the discussion. The other part of this, so that pretty much covers that, and it's going to be going on for 3 weeks and then a Grand Finals. So you got 3 weeks worth each week, different car, different track, from a qualifying and a elite race at the end of that on to the grand finals, and then in the grand finals, I don't know what you win in the grand finals. I haven't seen the grand finals, so I don't know, right? It's probably announced somewhere, but I'm not really sure. Along with it, you have this Forza RC Open Series. This is a league event, so you can go into the league, and it's in there. You're trying to get in the top 50% in that league, so it's really kind of more of a participation thing the more you do it, and obviously the better you do, the more points you get, and the easier it is to get to the top 50%. But if you're not finishing that high, you can just keep going, keep adding to your points, and go from there. You also get the unicorn car, as I mentioned. If you get in the top 50% in week 1, you get a car pass. So if you don't already have the car pass, it's a great way to get a $30 value. That car pass is included with, I believe, six car packs. So it's a pretty good deal. Week 2, you can earn yourself the Porsche expansion pack, which is nice. And the week 3, you could earn the NASCAR expansion. I have all those, so it's not a ton of value. We'll go out there, and I want to get the unicorn car, which is cool. But that also runs in conjunction with this. There's no other prizes outside of that. That's just kind of a league event that allows you to, with some prizes associated with it. I have heard that the racing might be a little bit rough out there, which is probably to be expected if you add prizes into an event like that. So it's a little bit interesting. There are also some things out there. There's some non-events if you want to go out there and practice some other ones. For upcoming things, there are some open ones in the Rivals area that you can run these other cars as well, and you can read about that here. Their Rivals event in the monthly also. So that's all that information. I do want to hop over here in ESL and show you where you can register. So it's play.eslgaming.com/Forza/Xbox. And you're going to want to come over there, and then you'll see these right here, Elite Cup 1, 2, 3, and then you're open. You're going to want to come in here, click on this. You have to register for an ESL account, free account. They have premium, but you just need a free account. And then you're going to come in here and you're going to put in your game ID once you do that, which is your gamer tag. And then you're going to click sign up. So I'm going to go through this. I haven't actually signed up on this one yet. So I'm going to go through this to show you guys. Yep, I accepted all the rules. I'm good. I need to come down here. I want to add my Xbox Live gamer tag here. Muddy Man 300. Hit that save button. Oh, this game account is already used. Okay, I think I already have it associated over here. This is interesting because I associated it before, so it's probably already there. I'm just gonna assume it is. Yes, I'm all good. I already have my, okay, so I did already have my game account, so we're good. So I am now done. Said you will need to check in to confirm your place during check-in. So you check in after you've qualified, right? If you make the top 128, you can come in and check in, find out when your 1v1 race is, so that you can do that. So that starts, you can see the time there, when that opens. There's your check-in time. That's to be able to get in there. Here's all of the rules. 11:59 Pacific Standard, Pacific Standard Time. So you can figure that out, what that means in your time zone, which is 8:59 CEST. So you can kind of figure that out from there as to when it ends. So that's really all there is to that. You can go out, you can start racing in it. There's more information out here. I think this is the one that's the same thing. And then this was some more information that they were talking about how the championship's going to work. So if you want to read all that, first step, do your top 28. Second step, compete in the Elite Cup on Saturday and reach the top 16, which goes to Sunday. Got to come in, confirm your slot in the showdown, be there 30 minutes before kicks off, and then reach the top 4, and you're in the grand finals, right? And getting a nice little, nice little chance at some prizes up there. So, and then you can read what's the difference, different things. I kind of covered all that. Here's where what you're going to be driving and on what tracks each week, the cars, and then you can see here, week 1, the same 3 tracks are going to be used once you get into the Elite and Showdown Cups, though. NERB GP, Catalunya, and Watkins Glen. So there's 3 different tracks going to be used in there. And then the players and a lot of different information there. So that's really all I wanted to get out there. I was going to go bounce over to the Xbox and show you guys, but you guys know where everything is, right? Go into leagues. There's a specific league for this. It says it right in there, Forza RC. And then in the Rivals, go into the monthly, and it says Forza RC S1W1 Rivals Qualifier. You just go in there, log your time. Make sure before you do that that you've gotten registered in here for the events that you're going to compete in. So, like, you know, I got registered in the one. I may still want to, let me go back here. I haven't done the league yet either, so I also want to get in the open here. and I'm going to sign up for this one as well. So come in, sign up, make sure you sign up for each of these, make sure your gamer tag's all nice and linked. It already said it was, and now I am a participant in both. So that's really all there is to it. Wanted to get that information out to you guys. I think it's cool that they're doing some of this stuff. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out and how things are going to be done from a crashing and all that, and if it helps or hurts and things with that. I think one thing that does help is at least we have consistent cars that are all the same car with the same specs on them, and I think that always helps to make a more competitive balance in a race. But I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. I think it's a great way to continue to extend the life of Forza and to maybe bring some players back or keep current players interested in it. So go check it out. Have some fun with it. At least go participate and get those unicorn cars. I know everybody wants to at least chase cars and get those in their garage. And I'll have some more videos coming up. I may have a little bit from the league race, and then just some other general multiplayer racing as I get back into it. Anyways, I'm going to end it with that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.